Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on the morning show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey friend, it's great to have you tuned into The Morning Show today. Here on The Morning Show, you'll hear your favorite Southern gospel music and some of the classics you'll never forget. And now, the hostess of The Morning Show, Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
When you wake up to the storm and all you feel are the waves crashing against your boat, you wonder if anybody remembers you or the journey that you're on. When you feel discouraged from what you see on the news or the events going on around you, well, friend, cut it off. Don't look to the left or to the right. Look up. And when everything inside of you is screaming to be afraid, to accept defeat, or to hand our enemy a victory, well, you need to sing, and then keep singing and sing it some more. For we are God's people. That's just what God's people do. Well, we sing.
He said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. And sing, when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. He said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. And sing, when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. When God created living things, He knew we'd need a way to share our fears, our questions, and our dreams. Oh, there were words, but words won't do when joy swells up inside. There simply had to be a better way. And He said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing, when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. The birds God sent on flashing wings to fill the sky with song. Put music in the brook and crashing sea.
The wind blew through the threads of grass like fingers through the strings of golden harps that made the meadow sing.
Then He said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing, when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing.
The psalmist said, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, He is God. It is He that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people and the sheep of His pasture. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving, and into His courts with praise. Be thankful unto Him, and bless His name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endureth to all generations."
Then He said sing, from a laughing heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air.
You can sing,
When there's nothing else to do, sing.
to the morning show. God used 300 men to defeat the Midianites because the weakness of the army put his might on display. In the same way, he uses our weakness, suffering, and pitiful efforts to demonstrate his gracious power. God has always been about the business of using the weak things of the world to shame the strong, and your life is no exception. Let the story of the 300 give you boldness to obey God without fear or compromise. 1 Corinthians 1:27 says, "But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty." I'm glad you are listening to the morning show. There is simply no other place I'd rather be than right here with you.
Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line, with all the other not quite, with all the never get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Well, Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight. You picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me, saying, "Who do you think you are?" I say, "I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family. And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family.
That's all I ever wanna be.
And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
Early in the morning, I'm just getting started with a good strong cup of coffee. Gotta hit the ground running, 'cause there's always something that won't get done without me. I got a long list, a full plate of things that just won't wait, but I love this craziness, and Lord knows I've been blessed. What a sweet gift I've been given. Oh, I wouldn't change a minute of the life I'm living.
And Lord knows I've been blessed. What a sweet gift I've been given. I love this crazy mess. And Lord knows I've been blessed. What a sweet gift I've been given. No, I wouldn't change a minute, 'cause I'd miss a blessing in it. I wouldn't change a minute of the life I'm living.
Well, our featured artist of the week, the Freemans, they have about a lifetime behind them in Southern gospel music, but I believe their best days are still yet ahead. They leave their home in Nashville, Tennessee every weekend, headed out to do it all over again. They'll raise the roof on you. They'll do it every single time. Hear the Freemans.
Their boat was sinking. How could he sleep? The waters were crashing out in the deep. The disciples cried, Master, don't you care if we drown? He stood and decreed just one word apiece. Those billows bowed down. He's the God of the storm. He's the Lord of the sea. He's a way maker, and he's making a way for you and for me. He said he would never leave. He's there when my sails get torn. This ship's not going under, not afraid of the thunder. He's the God of the storm. I've seen clouds gather, I've felt the wind blow. The tempest was raging out of control. But in the darkness of midnight, when I cried out and prayed, there was a change. The God of the rain came walking the waves. He's the God of the storm. He's the God of the storm. He's the Lord of the sea. He's the Lord of the sea. He's a way maker. He's a way maker. And he's making a way for you and for me. He said he would never leave. He's there when my sails get torn. This ship's not going under, not afraid of the thunder. He's the God of the storm. This ship's not going under, not afraid of the thunder. He's the God of the storm. 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 God of the storm.
Well, it's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're standing at the gate. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, where you're going, it's worse than jail. 'Cause mama and daddy can't go your bail. It's now or never or forever in hell. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, it's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're standing at the gate. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, just let Jesus take control. You heal your heart and save your soul. 'Cause in hell there's no parole. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, it's too the gate. It's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're standing at the gate. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, you've had your chance. You know you could have. You heard the word. You know you should have. There'll come a day when you wish you would have. Time to get right with the Lord. Well, it's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're standing at the gate. It's time to get right with the Lord. Well, it's too late when you're at the gate, brother. It's too late when you're at the gate. It's too late when you're standing at the gate. It's time to get right with the Lord.
I sure do enjoy playing this new song by the Nealons. Every time it comes on, I just want to stop and listen to it. It's called Beautiful. Jason Clark wrote it. Here he is with some thoughts.
So it has a different rhythmic feel, has a different phrasing, and if you really want to get technical and you want to listen closely, we put a 4-part moderate harmony. So it's not the quartet harmony based where it's tenor or an alto down to the bass, like it would be written in the hymnal. It was 4 moderate high harmony parts in the chorus. It's what gives it that train whistle sound. And so that's really unique for this type of song.
Music, ministry, and more. It's The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
Friend, don't worry about this heavy load I carry. Don't be concerned if it sends me to my knees, for I know a place where all my load will lighten. I'll be all right soon as I touch Calvary. If my feeble hand of faith can only reach out through this dark and dreary storm of unbelief, if he'll slip his nail-scarred hand into my hand, I'll be all right as soon as I touch Calvary. Very soon I will reach the hill Golgotha, and I'll touch the cross, crudely fashioned from a tree. And if just one precious drop of his blood touches me, I'll be all right, because now I've reached Calvary. If my feeble hand of faith can only reach out through the dark and dreary storm of unbelief, if he'll slip his nail-scarred hand into my hand, I'll be all right as soon as I touch Calvary. I'll be all right as soon as I touch Calvary.
It's coming, Mississippi, so get your tickets now for the 56th Annual Gospel Singing Jubilee, Saturday night, August 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church, located just north of McGee on Highway 49, featuring from Nashville, Tennessee, the Freemans.
Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. I've been longing to say hello, hello in heaven.
Also appearing Tim Frith and Gospel Echoes, Revelations, and New Wine Quartet Reunion Tour. Tickets $10 advance, $12 at the door, $14 Artist Circle. Tickets available at Music City Instruments and Poppy Pedal Florist and Gibbs and McGee. Milestone Book and Worship Supplies, Brandon. Chew and Goodman Accounting and Pearl. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event, Saturday, August the 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church. For more information, call 601-906-0677 or 720-8870. We will really see you there.
Well, I want to talk to you about the good folks over at Hometown Roots in Sebastopol, Mississippi. I've told you about their beautiful flowers and the fashion and the accessories, but something I haven't told you much about is that Hometown Roots offers floral arrangements for your church on Sunday mornings or Sunday nights or whenever you need it. Hometown Roots will prepare and deliver church arrangements for any church in the area. They enjoy creating florals for Sunday morning, Sunday night, revival, whatever special event or occasion that you have going on, they can take care of that. I personally have used Kitty and Hometown Roots for different events at our church. If I need to decorate the stage or if we have something special that's happening, I can call Kitty and she helps me with that, and she's always done a fantastic job. So if you need any arrangement at your church, well, Hometown Roots is the place to call. That number is 601-625-7512, 601-625-7512. You can always get up with them on the Facebook, but when you do, be sure and let them know that you heard about them right here on The Morning Show. Hometown Roots, that's the place to be.
You're listening to The Morning Show. And now, with your patriotic point of view, here's Larry Gressett.
Early in the morning on August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck the Gulf Coast of the United States. When the storm made landfall, it had a Category 3 rating and brought sustained winds of 100 to 140 miles per hour and stretched some 400 miles across. In all, Hurricane Katrina killed nearly 2,000 people and affected some 90,000 square miles of the United States. Hundreds of thousands of evacuees scattered far and wide. The storm ultimately displaced more than 1 million people in the Gulf Coast region. While the storm itself did a great deal of damage, its aftermath was catastrophic. The levee breaches led to massive flooding, and many people charged that the federal government was slow to meet the needs of the people affected by the storm. Hundreds of thousands of people in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama were displaced from their homes, and experts estimate that Katrina caused more than $100 billion in damage. The failure in response during Katrina spurred a series of reforms initiated by Congress. Chief among them was a requirement that all levels of government train to execute coordinated plans of disaster response. In the decade following Katrina, FEMA paid out billions in grants to ensure better preparedness. Meanwhile, the Army Corps of Engineers built a $14 billion network of levees and flood walls around the city of New Orleans. I'm Larry Gressett with your patriotic point of view.
The Patriotic Point of View was brought to you by Joe McGee Construction. Joe McGee Construction believes faith is one of God's greatest gifts. Family owned and operated for the past 34 years, Joe McGee Construction is the proud employer of some of Mississippi's best tradesmen. Together we are supporting our communities and working hard to ensure that every commute to work and every ride to school brings us safely home to our loved ones. Valuing faith, family, and the Magnolia State, Joe McGee Construction is building safer roads for a better Mississippi. Joe McGee is my friend, and I thank him for helping us bring you the very best mix of Southern gospel music, along with your patriotic point of view, here on the Music Association nominees for the 54th Annual GMA Dove Awards. Now, the Dove Awards won't happen until October the 20th, but yesterday the nominations, the official nominations, were announced. And I will add that nominees were announced in an artist-hosted live stream event that featured Natalie, Grant, J.J. Harrison, Danny Goki, Jordan Felix, and Jason Crabb. That's what I really wanted to tell. Jason Crabb got to host the nominee announcement. That's a big deal. So congratulations to Jason Crabb. Now on to the nominations. I just want to mention a few of these. For Song of the Year, overall Song of the Year, Build a Boat by Colton Dixon is on here. We love that song. We played it an awful lot on our show. So we are represented well there in Build a Boat by Colton Dixon. Of course, The Goodness of God is nominated. Gratitude by Brandon Lake. We love the song Gratitude. We've played it a good bit on the show. And then Christ Came. I believe Mercy Me sang that. We have played that on the morning show. So the morning show is well represented in these nominations. I think we're keeping up with the time. Okay, moving on to some specific nominations that I want to talk about. This is the Bluegrass Country and Roots Recorded Song of the Year. Jordan by Darren and Brooke Aldridge. They have an official nomination for that spot. Good Morning Mercy by Jason Crabb. We are ecstatic about that. Matchless by Tiffany Coburn. I don't know that one. And a couple others that we don't play. But Jordan and Good Morning Mercy, they are nominated for Song of the Year. Moving on down to Southern Gospel Album of the Year. This is the Southern Gospel Album of the Year. Greater Vision, Think About There. It's a very good album. The Guardians, Come On In. Perry's John 3:16, the Hoppers Believe, and then the Triumphant Quartet Hymns and Worship. I got to go with the Guardians on this one. That project right there, Come On In, is fantastic. It's a really great project. That's just my pick. Southern Gospel Recorded Song of the Year. I Know My Savior Cares, Ernie Hazen's signature sound. There Is a Mountain, the Gaither Vocal Band. One Name, Jeff and Sherry Easter features the sound. I guess I was really wrong about that song. You know, it took me a really long time to even play it. Remember that? The Keepers, Karen Peck and New River, and 100 Different Altars by the Steels. Okay, one last category we have to talk about. We have to. The Bluegrass Country Roots album of the year. 2 of them I'm not familiar with, but 3 out of the 5 we are very familiar with, and I want to acknowledge them. The first one is Authentic Unlimited. They are nominated for the Gospel Sessions Volume 1. This album is amazing. We featured it on our show. I listen to it all the time. A fantastic project. If you like bluegrass, you can't beat that. Jeff and Sherry Easter are nominated for Treasure. The album has the song One Name, Here Comes Jesus, Sunshine on a Cloudy Day. It's just a great project. And the third one that we definitely want to say something about, nominated for a Dove Award, our friends Southbound. They are officially a Dove nominated group. Lost and Found has been nominated for Bluegrass Country Our Roots Album of the Year, produced by Barry Weeks and Clint Brown. How about that? So congratulations to all of the nominees, but especially our friends Southbound. We're excited about that.
I won't forget the night I stepped out of my pew, walked down the aisle, my running days were through. I knelt at the altar just as I am, gave my life to the Father and left a brand new man. Now I'm a member of the lost and found. The Lord took his pen and wrote my name down.
name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show, where we're playing fresh new hits, like this one from Endless Highway, What God Can Do. And the new one from The Guardians, the classic song, He Grew the Tree.
It's not about us.
And a brand new song from the Heath Brothers. It's not about us. It's all about Jesus. Stay tuned for all the new hits.
There've been times that I've been back up to the wall. There've been times it seemed I would surely fall, when it seemed that there was no escape at all. He made a way for me.
He made a way.
Just like old Daniel in the hungry lion's den.
My God
delivered me, just like he did him.
He made a way.
Just like old Moses standing there beside the sea.
Made a way.
He made a way for me. Now I know there are times when the road will get rough, and all of us feel like at times giving up. But remember, my friends, he knows when we've had enough. He'll make a way for me.
He made a way.
Just like old Daniel in the hungry lion's den.
My God
delivered me, just like he did him.
He made a way.
Just like old Moses standing there beside the sea.
Made a way.
He made a way for me. Well, he made a way.
Just like old Daniel in the hungry lion's den.
He made a
My
way.
God delivered me just like he did him.
He made a
Just
way.
like old Moses standing
There beside the sea. He made a way for me. He made a way.
just like old Daniel in the hungry lion's den. My God delivered me just like he did him.
He made a
Just
way.
like old Moses standing
There beside the sea. He made a way. He made a way. He made a way. He made a way. He made a way for me. He made a way.
like old Daniel in the hungry lion's den.
He made a
My
way.
God delivered me just like he did him.
He made a
Just like
way.
old Moses standing
There beside the sea. He made a way. He made a way for me. He made a way.
just like old Daniel in the hungry lion's
He
den.
made a
My
way.
God delivered me just like he did him.
He made a way.
Just like old Moses standing
There beside the sea. He made a way. 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 He made a way for
Okay, have you heard of this new trend that's going around on the TikTok? People are doing this by storm. If you hadn't looked it up, you need to. It's called bed rotting, R-O-T-T-I-N-G, bed rotting. Here's what it is. It's when you stay in the bed, wrapped up in your covers all day long. You don't do anything. You don't think about anything. You don't stress over anything. It is a 100% stay in the bed and relax kind of a day. Sleep scientist and PhD candidate Miss Vanessa Hill explains, wait, let's just stop right there. It says that she's a PhD candidate. That means she is not a doctor yet. She is trying to become a doctor. She's a candidate to become a doctor. Keep that in mind. She says it's good for you. You need to do it. Here's her quote. She says it's the end of optimization and anti-productivity because you are wasting away under a blanket and nothingness is your best life. She said she's a sleep scientist and she fact checks everything. And she's here to tell us that bed rotting is 100% backed by science and good for you. It's what she says. She said it's fine to live your life under a blanket, to rest and to be soft. Just make things easy on yourself, she said. That's what she said. And at the end of the video, she says, I'm not accepting questions at this time. So she doesn't really want to talk to you about it, but she wants to assure you that this is a good trend. This is a good thing. Just take the day, Stay in the bed, stay wrapped up, don't worry about a thing. I'm all for a day off every now and then. You know, that's not a bad thing. But millions of people across the country are doing this. It has flooded the feed of TikTok. If you don't believe me, go check it out. It's called bed rotting. I'm not sure that a trend like that's good for the nation, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's what Gold City has to say about it. You need to get on up. It's time to get ready.
All of heaven's getting ready for the last and final call. Heaven's choir is all assembled, an invitation to one and all. We're waiting with anticipation. It could happen any day. 'Cause in the blink of an eye from the eastern sky, we're gonna hear our Savior say, get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get a move on, child, 'cause in a little while we'll be going home. I made up my mind, I'm not wasting time. The trumpet's about to blow. So get up and get ready. We're getting ready to go. Now don't you worry about your friends and loved ones who have gone before. When the Lord comes back with a shout, he's gonna shake this earthly floor. The graves are gonna burst wide open and the dead in Christ will rise. So get up and get ready. We're getting ready to fly. Get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get a move on, child, 'cause in a little while we'll be going home. I made up my mind, I'm not wasting time. The trumpet's about to blow. So get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Oh, get up, get up, get ready. Get ready. We're getting ready, ready to go. Get a move on, child, 'cause in a little while we'll all be going home. I made up my mind, I'm not wasting my time. The trumpet's about to blow. So get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get a move on, child, 'cause in a little while we'll all be going home. I made up my mind, I'm not wasting my time. The trumpet's about to blow. So get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get up, get ready. We're getting ready to go.
Who can bend my burdens and make them beautiful? Who can bring the healing to the hurt I hold? Who else could part the waters when I'm needed away? Though I'm walking through the valley, I believe when you say, I believe when you say, for the good, you work all things together for the good, your promise stands forever.
SouthernGospelPrizes.com has your chance to win tickets to the National Quartet Convention. 3 winners will receive a pair of tickets to attend the opening night of the event, Sunday, September 24th at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You could win the opportunity to be at Southern Gospel's premier event of the year, the National Quartet Convention. We'll draw the winners on September 8th. Registration and all the details are at SouthernGospelPrizes.com. Southern Gospel Prizes for Southern Gospel fans. SouthernGospelPrizes.com.
Greetings, everyone. This is Randy, your morning show announcer, taking time to tell you about Lang's Locksmith from right here in Lake Mississippi. Lang's Locksmith is locally owned and operated by Kenny Lang and offers services for all of your residential, commercial, and church facilities. He offers master keying, rekeying, lock replacement, padlocks keyed to your existing home, business, or church key, master brand padlocks keyed to your existing master padlock key. Locked out of your home, automobile, or business? No big deal. Just call our friends at Lang's Locksmith at 601-906-7764. That's 601-906-7764. Give them a call, leave a message, and Kenny Lang or someone from his staff will get back with you just as soon as they can. Hey, thanks again for supporting Miss Natalie and the morning show right here on Live 365. And as always, may the Lord richly bless you.
Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
You're listening to the morning show. And here's your pastor's perspective, brought to you today by Brother Doug Payne from Hanger Church, Brandon, Mississippi.
Judges 6:39. Then Gideon said to God, "Do not be angry with me. Let me make just one more request. Allow me one more test with the fleece. But this time, make the fleece dry and let the ground be wet." For many years, I've been texting out devotions every morning to a couple hundred people. Now, I love to write, but I never really mastered the English language. My wife, Sandy, has spent years trying to educate me on things like the difference between the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and specific. Lately, she has been helping me with where and were, as well as then and then. I do like Gideon, and I check and I double check before I hit send, but often it is not perfect. I send them anyway. Now, we all know the story of Gideon being called by God to lead the Israelites against the Midianites. Gideon was the least of the least, so he wanted to make sure he had it right before he went out to fight. He asked God for a sign, and then he asked for another sign, just to make sure before he hit send. Even with all of Gideon's insecurities and imperfections, God sent him into battle. The point is this: had I waited until I was perfect in my grammar, thousands of devotions would never have reached all the people I sent them to. God doesn't wait until we're perfect to hit send. This is Doug Payne with your pastor's perspective.
The Pastor's Perspective was brought to you by Salem Baptist Church in Lake Mississippi. Salem is my home church, and I'm thrilled that they've partnered with the morning show to help us bring you not only the best music in the world, but encouragement and words of life straight from God's Word. Brother Larry Duncan and the entire congregation at Salem invite you to come and visit when you get the chance. We're located just a few miles off of I-20 coming through mid-Mississippi. So if you live in our area, or if you're ever traveling through the area on a Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night, will you stop off the lake exit and visit with us? Thank you to Salem Baptist Church for bringing you your pastor's perspective.
We have come too far to turn back now. There's an end inside we see, and the Lord has brought us safe thus far with His grace and perfect peace. But too many battles have been lost with the finish line in sight. So let us keep the faith and win this race grace before the day turns into night. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. With our back to every valley low, in the land of shadows dark, let our eyes be lifted to the skies, for the triumph shall be ours. We have been here many times before, and we've never known. In every circumstance, He's not failed us yet, so let us just keep traveling on. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Keep on climbing, just climbing to the top. Climbing to the top.
Hey folks, we're Tribute Quartet, and you're listening to
The Morning Show with Natalie.
Oh, coming as you tread life's journey, take Jesus as your daily guide. Though you may feel pure and safely without Him walking by your side, but when you come to make the crossing at the ending of your pilgrim's way, if you ever will meet our Savior, you'll surely meet Him on that day.
Now look at that.
Cold Jordan,
Look at these
deep waters,
Look at that.
wide river, oh, hear the mighty billows roll.
You better take
Jesus with you,
He's a
true companion,
for a
sure without Him that you never will make it home. That awful day of judgment is coming in the by and by. We'll see our Lord descending in glory from on high. So let us keep in touch with Jesus, and in His grace the love of God, that we may be ever called ready when He calls us over Jordan's tide.
Now look at that.
Cold Jordan,
Look at these
deep waters,
Look at that.
wide river, oh, hear the mighty billows roll.
You better take
Jesus with you,
He's a
true companion,
for I'm
sure without Him that you never will make it home.
that
wide river. Oh, hear the mighty billows roll.
you better take
Jesus with you,
He's a
true companion.
for I'm sure.
Sure without him that you never will make it home.
Oh,
What you gonna do? What you gonna say?
Oh,
How you gonna feel when you come to the end of the way?
In case anyone was wondering, the Hallmark Christmas Cruise for 2024, number 2, is now officially sold out. So if you didn't jump on that right away, well, I guess you'll have to wait another year. Told you it was going to be big.
I've been wandering through the desert, ain't seen a cloud in forever over me, but I believe your rain is coming. Yeah, I've been hanging on to high hopes, 'cause you're the one who's making dry bones come to life. You're the light I put my trust in. Every word you say is gonna come true. You will lead me to the promised land. Everything you say is gonna happen, even though I haven't seen it yet. I will build a boat in the sand where they say it never rains. I will stand up in faith. I'll do anything it takes with you in my sails. Your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat in the desert place, and when the flood and the water starts to rise, yeah, I'll ride the storm 'cause I got you by my side. With you in my sails, your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat, so let it rain. You're the map, you're my compass. You help me navigate the currents under me. Take the lead, I surrender. Every word you say is gonna come true. You will lead me to the promised land. Everything you say is gonna happen, even though I haven't seen it yet. I will build a boat in the sand where they say it never rains. I will stand up in faith. I'll do anything it takes with you in my sails. Your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat in the desert place, and when the flood and the water starts to rise, yeah, I'll ride the storm 'cause I got you by my side. With you in my sails, your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat, so let it rain. I'll build a boat, so let it rain. I will build a boat in the sand where they say it never rains. I will stand up in faith. I'll do anything it takes with your wind in my sails. Your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat in the desert place, and when the flood and the water starts to rise, yeah, I'll ride the storm 'cause I got you by my side. With you in my sails, your love never fails or fades. I'll build a boat, so let it rain.
Our featured artists of the week have been the Freemans. Tell you one thing about the Freemans, they sure have been faithful at what they do for over 3 decades now. As long as I can remember, there has been a Freemans. I mean, I can always remember this group singing. Chris has been doing it a mighty long time, hadn't she? Here she is, the queen of Southern gospel music. It's Chris Freeman.
If I could count the tears that have fallen, they would seem like an ocean to me. If my heart were a window you could look through, oh, the pain and scars you would see. Tears will never stain the streets of that city. No wreath of death on my of glory. 'Cause the heart will never break anymore. I've questioned the loss of a loved one, 'cause the grave seems so final and cold. But we'll meet again where death, it has no victory, in a land where we'll never grow old. I've never met one man without sorrow, never looked into eyes with no pain. But I know a land where grief is a stranger, and songs of joy are the only songs they're gonna sing. Tears will never stain the streets of that city. No wreath of death on my mansion door. Teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory. 'Cause the heart will never break anymore. 'Cause the heart will never break anymore. Never break anymore.
It's coming, Mississippi, so get your tickets now for the 56th Annual Gospel Singing Jubilee, Saturday night, August 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church, located just north of McGee on Highway 49, featuring from Nashville, Tennessee, the Freemans.
Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. I've been longing to say hello, hello in heaven.
Also appearing Tim Frith and Gospel Echoes, Revelations, and New Wine Quartet Reunion Tour. Tickets $10 advance, $12 at the door, $14 Artist Circle. Tickets available at Music City Instruments and Poppy Pedal Florist and Gibbs and McGee. Milestone Booking, Worship Supplies, Brandon, Hugh and Goodman Accounting, and Pearl. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event, Saturday, August the 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church. For more information, call 601-906-0677 or 720-8870. We will really see you there.
Elijah was like, God, I'm so mad. I just want to die. So God said, here's some food. Why don't you take a nap? So Elijah slept and ate, and he decided things weren't so bad. So
keeping you up to date with your favorite Southern gospel artists and songs, including Army of Love from True Song.
Changing, difference making, kingdom building, soul shaking, people of God. We are a light shining.
Dusty Barrett of True Song talks about the song Army of Love.
When I first heard the song, to be honest with you, I had to have some convincing that was, going to be the song. But as we got into the studio, our producer, Jason, done some amazing things with it. It really kind of exceeded my expectations. And now I kind of had to prove to the guys and come up to the guys and say, hey guys, I was wrong, because this song is absolutely amazing. I've always been a fan of Kenna and her writing, and Jason Cox, and they've done a wonderful job on this song.
That's Dusty Barrett of True Song, and now you're in the know.
So many hearts are hurting. So many people endless eyes to see. We've got a message of healing for those who've given up. We're taking hope to the hopeless, 'cause we're an army of love. We are a world-changing, difference-making, kingdom-building, soul-shaking people of God. We are a light shining, death-defying, gospel-taking, testifying army of love. We've been given a mission, called to be the light. We're standing up to the darkness and pushing back on the night. Oh, we are a world-changing, difference-making, kingdom-building, soul-shaking people of God. We are the light shining, death-defying, gospel-taking, testifying army of love. Yeah, we're an army of love. Rise up, everybody go and tell someone. Rise up, tell them all about what love has done. Rise up, everybody go and tell someone. Rise up, tell them all about what love has done. We are the world-changing, difference-making, kingdom-building, soul-shaking people of God. We are a light shining, death-defying, gospel-taking, testifying army of love. We are a world-changing, difference-making, kingdom-building, soul-shaking people of God. We are a light shining, death-defying, gospel-taking, testifying army of love. Yeah, we're an army of love. Yeah, we're an army of love.
Was I the only person who was unaware that there is a writer's strike going on in Hollywood right now? I don't watch television, at least not very much, so I had absolutely no idea. But it's getting pretty serious. It is now affecting the game show Jeopardy! Jeopardy's been in existence since 1964. It is one of America's most successful game shows. But due to the writer's strike, they have announced that they will start repeating questions that have already been used on the show before. They've never done this. This is something brand new. But for the next year or so, they're going to be using some retakes. So if you are a fan of Jeopardy, if you normally watch it, well, you may hear some questions being repeated that you've already heard before. They are also going to be repeating some contestants. Same contestants you've seen on before, they're having them back. And this is due to the writer's strike going on in Hollywood. So there's that.
Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
You're listening to The Morning Show. And now it's time for a few moments of laughter with the queen of gospel comedy, Shonda Pierce.
This is the thing. I was a preacher's kid, so that's why I'm a comedian now. Really, if you grow up in the South and you're a preacher's daughter and a middle child, that's kind of a cross between a nun and a Las Vegas showgirl right there. Especially if you grew up in a holiness church. Anybody know what a holiness church is? Hair up, skirt down, the whole church motto right there. My mama had that Tower of Babel stuck up on her head. She's a holy woman. And my mother would make our clothes. I don't think that was a preacher's wife thing. I think that was just like a little added bonus for therapy. But she did. She made McCall's 2243 was our pattern growing up. She stuck with the same pattern. She'd get this fabric on sale at the back of Rose's department store. I grew up in South Carolina. Rose's department store, big, thick polyester. On a Sunday morning, our little outfits are like, you could smell us coming a mile away. That fabric did not vent, you know, and so, yeah, people used to think we were getting blessed with our tambourine. We were sweating because the fabric was so thick, and so, just fun. McCall's, we loved that. We had drawstring skirts, you know, because elastic was too worldly, so she just put a little rope in there. I don't know how we kept our drawers up, but we did. And so that we were little stair steps. It was my brother, the oldest, the firstborn of our family, the hopes and dreams of all the generations to come. And you know who you are. You know, the world revolves around you and everything you say, and my brother is still like that. He still tells me what to do with my life, and now he's a shrink, so now he charges me. And so... But yeah, we had the firstborn, we had our outfits, we had the firstborn was Mike, and then my big sister Charlotta, my mom got clever with our names after Mike. Charlotta was a cross between Charles, my dad, and Lottie, my grandma, and put their names together and made Charlotta, which I thought was very clever. And then my little sister was Sherilyn. My mama had two girlfriends, Cheryl and Lee, and put their names together and made Sherilyn, so I thought that was really sweet. And then I was the middle, Shonda, because my dad drove a Chevy and my mom liked Hondas. I wish that was a joke.
The comedy segment was brought to you by John G. Weatherford Incorporated. John G. Weatherford Incorporated? Well, they're proud to be connected to the morning show. They're known to most as Weatherford Oil. They're a third-generation owned and operated family business that values God, family, employees, and customers. For over 40 years, they've been providing diesel, gasoline, motor oil, hydraulic fluid, grease, and logging supplies to some of Mississippi's best loggers, farmers, chicken growers, land managers, municipalities, individuals, and convenience stores. Whether you need large or small quantities, well, they'd love the opportunity to talk to you about supplying all of your fuel and oil needs. With 2 locations, they proudly serve Scott, Lauderdale, Newton, Smith, Neshoba, Jasper, Clark, Kemper, Rankin, and Leake counties. If you appreciate Weatherford Oil helping to bring you the morning show, well, we would appreciate it if you'd call John at Meridian, 601-693-0981, 601-693-0981, or Jason in Forest, 601-469-3931, that's 601-469-3931, and let them take care of all of your fuel and oil needs. We appreciate them. We appreciate you.
It's so crazy we can't come up for air. The best we can do is keep throwing up drive-through prayers. Don't you think there's a way we can slow it on down? Raise our eyes to the sky, spend some time with our knees on the ground. Good
If you like good quartet singing, you're going to get a night of the very best. 2 quartets packed into one night, August the 20th at Salem Baptist Church here in Lake Mississippi. The Mighty Kingsmen. They've been going a long time, and they are still going strong. They will take the stage along with Master's Voice. They have never been to Lake Mississippi. It will be their first trip. Master's Voice and the Kingsmen will come together to bring you a night of quartet singing, and you may never get this opportunity again. Drew Laney is with the Kingsmen now, but Ray Dean is still on the road, and he will be here. Don't miss it. It's the Kingsmen and Master's Voice. Sunday, August the 20th, Salem Baptist Church, Lake Mississippi. Hope to see you there.
Have no trouble laying down these earthly cares and woes. I made my reservation at Calvary long ago. There will be no more
I struggled with old Satan's myth. My life would never change. With a broken heart as things grew dark, I called on Jesus' name. I must confess my soul's at rest. Satan better heed this warning. God said it's done, the victory's won, and joy's gonna come in the morning. Hallelujah, I hear the voice of the Lord. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The sun's gonna shine, it's just about time. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The devil hasn't lost this battle. He can't hold back the dawning. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning. You fought the fight to stand the night. The darkness seemed so long. You held on to the power you knew, and it had made you strong. No stopping now by faith somehow. You see the light adorning that eastern sky far by. Joy's gonna come in the morning. Hallelujah, I hear the voice of the Lord. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The sun's gonna shine, it's just about time. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The devil hasn't lost this battle. He can't hold back the dawning. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning. Hallelujah, I hear the voice of the Lord. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The sun's gonna shine, it's just about time. Joy's gonna come in the morning.
The devil has lost his battle. He can't hold back the dawning.
Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning. Hallelujah, I hear the voice of the Lord. Joy's gonna come in the morning. The sun's gonna shine, it's just about time. Joy's gonna come in the morning.
The devil has lost his battle. He can't hold back the dawning.
Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning. The old devil has lost this battle.
He can't hold back the dawning.
Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy's gonna come in the morning.
Featured artist of the week on the morning show. Here's my all-time favorite Freeman song, Three Rugged Crosses. I hope you enjoy. Here's the Freemans.
3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. 2 men were guilty, 3 men were killed. 3 men were buried, and 2 men are still somewhere near those 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. I've added it up and still don't know why an innocent man would be chosen to die. A cross is a place where a sinner should be. should have been there. So why do I see 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill? 2 men were guilty, but 3 men were killed. 3 men were buried, and 2 men are still somewhere near those 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. When I think of Barabbas, I think about me and all of us who should have died on that tree. But Jesus was born just to be crucified. If I were to live, then he'd have to die. 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. 2 men were guilty, but 3 men were killed. 3 men were buried, and 2 men are still somewhere near those 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. 2 men were guilty, but 3 men were killed. 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill. 2 men were guilty, but 3 men were killed. 3 men were buried, and 2 men are still somewhere near those 3 rugged crosses on one lonely hill.
It's coming, Mississippi, so get your tickets now for the 56th Annual Gospel Singing Jubilee, Saturday night, August 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church, located just north of McGee on Highway 49, featuring from Nashville, Tennessee, the Freemans.
Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. I've been longing to say hello, hello in heaven.
Also appearing Tim Frith and Gospel Echoes, Revelations, and New Wine Quartet Reunion Tour. Tickets $10 advance, $12 at the door, $14 Artist Circle. Tickets available at Music City Instruments and Poppy Pedal Florist and Gibbs and McGee. Milestone Book and Worship Supplies, Brandon. Chew and Goodman Accounting and Pearl. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event, Saturday, August the 12th, 6:30 p.m. at the New Life Fellowship Church. For more information, call 601-906-0677 or 720-8870. We will really see you there.
Hometown Prime is now serving lunch Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I have been over there. I have tried the lunch. It is spectacular. If you're in the area around lunchtime, you need to head on over to Hometown Prime. Tell Artie, Reed, and all the good folks there that you heard about them right here on the morning show. They have a cafeteria-style lunch. You just go through, tell them what you want. They will fix the plate for you, hand it to you, and you will just simply enjoy a divine meal. 1 meat, 3 vegetables, a dessert, and a drink, $13.99. You know you can't beat a good lunch for that. You just can't do it. You'll get to see the new building. You'll get to see all the folks. It'll be a great experience. All we want you to do is tell them that you heard about it right here on the morning show when you head on over to Hometown Prime and enjoy your lunch today. Highway 21, Sebastopol, Mississippi.
Thank God for the daylight. I spent a long time in the dark. Felt good saying goodbye. Waking up to a brand new heart. And if you're sleeping like I used to be, in a grave that holds you tight, there's a Savior calling, promising a brand new life. He's saying, wake up, sleeper, open your eyes. Oh, sinner, arise. Leave your past at the door. Wake up, sleeper, come to the light. Christ is alive. Death don't live here anymore. Death don't live here anymore. I bet you like that freedom. I bet you like your new name. Oh, welcome to the kingdom. Yeah, we all feel that way. So if you see somebody sleeping like the way you used to be, tell them about the Savior and a little thing called free. Go ahead and say, wake up, sleeper, open your eyes. Oh, sinner, arise. Leave your past at the door. Wake up, sleeper,
That's it. Don't forget tomorrow, Chris Freeman. She is the queen of Southern gospel music. She will be right here on The Morning Show. How about that? And August the 20th, I hope you have your calendar marked. The Kingsman and Master's Voice will be coming to Lake Mississippi, and we want you to be there. Lots of big things coming up. See you tomorrow.
If you measure the game, better count the cost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Take heart, my brothers, in the wild you're lost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. You can judge your brother by his fortune size, but we're all the same in the good Lord's eyes. You can judge your sister by the deed she's done, but we're judged in heaven by the carpenter's son. If you measure the game, better count the cost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Why gain the world if your soul's been lost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Rich man, poor man, they gon' fade away, but they gon' be together on the judgment day. Poor man's sitting at the Lord's right hand, just a rocking in the bosom of Abraham. If you measure the game, better count the cost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Why gain the world if your soul's been lost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Blessed the sinner and the Pharisee, praying and a tipping on the bended knee. One begged for mercy to the Lord, he cried, and he met his Savior on the other side. If you measure the game, better count the cost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Why gain the world if your soul's been lost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. You must enter heaven as a humble man, cast away a burden taken by the hand. By the grace of Jesus in his holy blood, all sins are washed in the mighty flood. If you measure the game, better count the cost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Why gain the world if your soul's been lost, 'cause the ground is level at the foot of the cross. Yeah, the ground is level at the foot of the cross.
You've been listening to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. We're glad you joined us. We want to invite you back tomorrow when once again you'll hear some of the very best in gospel music and some of the finest in Christian entertainment. Will you join us tomorrow? Is it a date? We'll look for you then. God bless and goodbye, everybody.